What's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Commodity. I'm Fez, and today we're looking at the top 10 things to do in Brisbane 2023 Australia Travel Guide. So what I'm doing, today I'm putting out 3 videos, well, at least technically not even my day. So U.S. Central Time, I'm putting out at 7 o'clock. We're putting out Brisbane. 4 hours later, we're putting out Sydney. And 4 hours later after that, we're putting out Melbourne. So those are the top 3 in reverse order. So 3, 2, and number 1 of the people that have voted on where they're from to pick basically what the best options are for me to visit. So if you haven't already voted, please go to my channel. I think it's in the community tab, and vote and click where you're from so we can kind of vote to see what the best option is for me. I have even people from all over the place saying go to Melbourne more than anything. So I think that's kind of funny. So link down in the description for the GoFundMe to get me to Australia so we can have some fun and make some original content in Oz. So right now the GoFundMe account is at $1,285. It's growing. So that's always a plus. Help do what you can. Don't do what you can't, if that makes sense. If you can't afford it, don't do it. Everybody's got a different budget. Everybody has a different situation in life, and there's no judgment if you cannot help out. So I just want to let you know that. But let's take a look at this. This is, again, top 10 things to do in Brisbane 2023. Let's jump in. Oh, yeah, and link to the Discord's down in the description. So if you want to suggest videos, it'll be down in the description. Let's jump into this.
Australia's third largest city, Brisbane, or Brizzy as Aussies affectionately call it, offers sophisticated big city attractions in a sun-splashed riverside setting. Although the city's history dates back to 1824, Brisbane rose to the world stage after hosting the Commonwealth Games in 1982 and World Expo in 1988. Today you can still feel the buzz of this multicultural Queensland capital at its many tourist attractions and lively events. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 things to do in Brisbane. And just wait till you see the number 3 that we're going to be showing in this video, something you would never even have thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Before we begin, you can help support our channel by becoming a member of this channel and pressing the join button below. This will help us to bring you more awesome travel videos. So now, if you're ready, let's cut to the chase, mate. At number 10, feast at East Street, North Shore. East Street North Shore is likely a party for your taste buds. You can eat around the world at this nightlife hotspot, soak up the carnival-type atmosphere, and listen to rocking good live music at the same time. East Street is a pedestrian precinct, and you can wander around here with the whole family, even your pooch. Food is a highlight. Hundreds of vendors dispense treats from around the globe, from Malaysian to Mexican cuisine and Peruvian to paella. It's not haute cuisine by any measure, but if you're looking for some international comfort food,
Hold on.
Treats from around the globe, from Malaysian to Mexican cuisine and Peruvian to paella.
He's naming like cultures, and then he goes to paella, also known as paella, which is a Spanish dish. It's not a country, it's paella. Hold on, I gotta watch that one more time.
Dispense treats from around the globe, from Malaysian to
Malaysian, a country.
Mexican cuisine.
Mexican, a country.
And Peruvian,
a country.
to paella.
Paella, a dish. Actually, it's not even the dish. It's technically what you cook in.
It's not haute cuisine by any measure, but if
That's
you're looking
so
for some
funny.
international comfort foods and creative versions of them, this is your place. Mac and cheeseburger, anyone? Japanese pizza? Deep-fried camembert? You'll find it all here. The mind-boggling array of foods can be a little overwhelming. A great strategy is to buy some plates to share and taste a little bit of all your favourites. Kids will love the giant clouds of fairy floss or cotton candy, but the parents not so much after the sugar high kick-ins. This is not a great place to come if you're on a diet. That said, some vendors do cater to celiacs. But while you're gorging on donut fries, you can at least feel good knowing that East Street strives to be sustainable. All the vendors are in colourful shipping containers. Fresh produce is grown on site, packaging is compostable, and as much waste as possible is recycled. Several stages host live musicians and novelty acts, so you can find a table based on your music tastes and move around throughout the evening. Oh, insider's tip, parking is free, but a fun way to arrive here is by catching a ferry to North Shore Hamilton Ferry Terminal. Wear your walking shoes and stretchy pants.
Interesting.
9. Get your heart pumping on the Story Bridge adventure climb. Constructed during Australia's Great Depression in the 1930s, the attractive steel Story Bridge is a much-loved Brisbane landmark. As one of only 3 bridge climbs in the world after Sydney and Auckland, this one also offers something totally unique, the choice to
If you have to wear a harness, I'm good. That makes no sense to me. I'm good. I'm not doing this.
abseil the descent. Catering to people of all fitness levels and those 10 years of age or older, the 2-hour experience takes you 80 metres above the Brisbane River for uninterrupted views of the city. New offerings including Walk the Plank, where you can conjure your inner pirate and tiptoe out on a plank 80 metres above sea level as traffic rushes past below.
Nah.
Another new adventure is the Cantilever Lean Out. If you sign up for this tour, guides hold your harness as you lean out as far as you can from the dizzying heights. The Brisbane Story Bridge adventure climb includes an expert guide, safety demonstration, and a complimentary group photo after your climb. Hopefully you're still smiling. And now at 8, shop at Queen Street Mall. Craving a shopping fix? The vibrant Queen Street Mall will give your wallet a workout. This popular shopping precinct, Brisbane's CBD Central Business District, is home to more than 700 retailers, showcasing local, national and international designs and labels. You'll find everything here from Aussie favourites like R.W. Williams, Lorna Jane and Zimmermann to high-end labels like Chanel, Dior, Tiffany & Co and Louis Vuitton. The 6-level Maya Centre department store anchors the mall. Cafes buzz with...
Wasn't it Chanel that was a Nazi... basically just a Nazi? I think it was Chanel.
Shoppers throughout the day, and a labyrinth of heritage-listed arcades make it rewarding to explore the complex. You'll find some hidden gems down these. On a budget? Don't worry, H&M and other discount retailers live along here too. Most Wednesdays, the area at the bridge end of the mall transforms into the bustling Brisbane city markets, selling local produce, flowers and artisan products. If you're on a mission to explore more of the best shopping in Brisbane, don't miss the high-end designer and home decor stores in Fortitude Valley. For vintage treasures, thrift stores and antiques, head to Paddington. It's also a popular breakfast spot. Next up at 7, explore South Bank and ride the wheel of Brisbane. The original site of World Expo in 1988, South Bank is filled with parklands, plazas and promenades. You'll also find a diverse array of restaurants, and the precinct hosts some exciting Brisbane events and film screenings. The Riverside Paradise sits directly opposite the CBD, with Streets Beach at its centre. A swim in the human-made lagoon is a popular choice on a warm Brisbane day. Other popular things to do in South Bank include working out at the free fitness classes. Visiting the Epicurious Garden and biking or strolling along the trails, you can also sign up for a host of free children's programs and tours. To celebrate the 150th anniversary of the state of Queensland, the Wheel of Brisbane opened here in 2008. The giant Ferris wheel is one of the top tourist attractions in South Bank and offers an exciting 10 to 12 minute ride with a bird's eye view over the river and city during the day or night. And now at 6, find inspiration at the Queensland Art Gallery and Gallery of Modern Art. The excellent and free
Now this is probably the first thing that really has struck my interest. I love art museums, so history probably a little bit more, but art museums are right behind it.
Queensland Art Gallery and Gallery of Modern Art
That's so cool.
occupies 2 adjacent but contrasting buildings along the waterfront in the South Bank Cultural Precinct. Together, they display more than 1,700 works of art from around the world, with a special focus on Australia, the Pacific and Asia. This bold collection is sure to spark animated conversations between art lovers of all stripes. Even the Gallery of Modern Art's award-winning glass-encased building makes a statement. Permanent exhibitions at the Queensland Art Gallery include the International and Asian collection, with classic and contemporary works, the Indigenous Australian collection, the dramatic sculptures gracing the grounds. The interior is beautiful. Water features and giant chandeliers reflect the light that floods in through floor-to-ceiling windows. At the Gallery of Modern Art, exhibits span all mediums, including sculpture, painting, video, film and photography. Special exhibits mean there's always something new to see here. Don't miss the fascinating contemporary art installations. Also within the complex, Australian Cinematheque screens stimulating films from around the world, and the interactive exhibits at the Children's Arts Centre keep little hands busy. Before you leave, pop into the gallery's River Lounge for beautiful city views.
That's cool.
And now at 5, admire the views from the Brisbane Lookout Mount Koala. For one of the best views of Brisbane, drive up to the Brisbane Lookout Mount Koala. Here you can breathe in a breathtaking panorama over the entire area, with the city skyscrapers sprouting in the distance. Walking tracks weave through the national park, and a restaurant serves up delicious food with superb views, as you might expect. If you're looking for things to do in Brisbane at night, many locals and tourists come here in the evening for views of the city at sunset. The Lookout is only about a 4-minute drive from the Brisbane Botanic Gardens, Mount Koala, and it makes a perfect complement to a garden tour.
I like that idea. Even if you're going on a trip, I mean, everybody seems to have the Botanic Gardens or some type of Asian-inspired garden, but it just slows you down a little bit, and I really, really enjoy that because usually, you know, there's a saying, you got to take a vacation from your vacation, and I think that adding those kind of things, those elements of true relaxation, things that just wind you down, that calms your stress levels and all that kind of stuff. I think that's a very needed thing, especially on trips.
At 4, stroll through Brisbane Botanic Gardens, Mount Koala. Visitors are spoiled for choice when it comes to gardens in Brisbane. Lush parks and gardens punctuate every corner of the city, and Brisbane's Botanic Gardens are renowned for their impressive collections of subtropical plants. First stop should be the stunning Brisbane Botanic Gardens, Mount Koala. Unsurprisingly, at Mount Koala Road, Toowong, about 7 kilometres from the city. Offering panoramic city views, this top tourist attraction is a favourite place to visit with locals and visitors alike. Diverse themed gardens take you on a journey through 128 acres of horticulture. Highlights include the beautiful Japanese gardens and the largest collection of Australian rainforest trees in the world, as well as sections dedicated to fragrant plants, bamboo, cactus, indigenous plants and more. Budding botanists will love the hide-and-seek children's trail through the rainforest, and you can take advantage of the free guided walks and minibus tours. Best of all, entry to the gardens, yes, it's free. While you're in the
Very
area,
nice.
stop by the Brisbane Lookout Mount Koala, about a 4-minute drive from the gardens. Garden lovers should also save time to check out the 17-hectare heritage-listed City Botanic Gardens at 147 Alice Street, Brisbane. This serene oasis and prime picnic spot sits smack bang in the centre of the city. Lily-topped ponds, fountains, bamboo groves, river views and giant fig trees provide the perfect escape from the city buzz. Do you have wiggly kids in tow? Head to Roma Street Parkland at 1 Parkland Boulevard, Brisbane. This attraction-packed 39-acre city park features imaginative children's playgrounds, colourful themed gardens and a free guided garden tours.
I'm amazed that's not covered, considering I'm assuming even during the summer
perfect escape from the city buzz.
the playground would be too
Do you have
hot.
wiggly kids in tow? Head to Roma Street Parkland at 1 Parkland Boulevard, Brisbane. This attraction-packed 39-acre city park features imaginative...
Yeah, I would guess during summertime in the middle of the day, this would be, I mean, obviously they're wearing long sleeves and stuff, but I would think that this would get really hot. Maybe there's enough tree coverage that prevents it from overheating. A lot of our parks have to be covered because during the summertime, I mean, it is blazing hot. So you go out and you play till maybe 10 a.m. or 9, 10, and then you have to go in because it's just unhealthy.
children's playgrounds, colourful themed gardens and a free guided garden tours. At 3, Sightsee on a river cruise. One of the best ways to go sightseeing in Brisbane is aboard a river cruise. The Brisbane River runs through the heart of the city, and many of the city's top attractions line its banks, vying for your attention. This is an excellent way to gain a fresh perspective of Brisbane landmarks such as the Story Bridge, Kangaroo Point Cliffs, and even some of the wildlife like the fruit bats that gather along the mangroves on the riverbank. Once you experience a scenic overview of the city on the water, you can get your bearings and pinpoint places to spend more time during your visit. River City Cruises run some of the most popular tours. They range from 90-minute morning or afternoon cruises to sunset cruises and longer excursions. A great choice is a 3.5-hour cruise to lunch package. Along the way, your guide will share fascinating stories about Brisbane's history and point out key Brisbane attractions, all while you enjoy Devonshire tea with glittering river views. Kookaburra River Queens offers lunch, high tea and dinner cruises aboard their multi-tiered timber paddle wheelers. You can also hop aboard a Miramar cruise to Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. Prefer to captain your own boat? Go Boat Brisbane rents eco-friendly electric picnic boats for up to 8 people. You don't need a boat license and picnic tables are included. Alternatively, hop aboard a City Cat. Gliding the twists and turns of the Brisbane River 7 days a week, the fleet of City Cats and City Ferries offer 24 hop-on, hop-off terminals with a range of different cruises. Many include informative narration about the history and sights of the city. From the magnificent University of Queensland to the North Shore, the route takes in redeveloped industrial sites, riverside mansions, bridges and parklands. Oh, insider's tip. In the Brisbane City core, the City Hopper ferry service offers free cruises, stopping at attractions like South Bank 3 and the Maritime Museum. At 2, visit the museums and galleries in the Cultural Centre. On the banks of the Brisbane River, the heritage-listed Cultural Centre in South Bank is a fantastic family-friendly destination for a day out. Here you'll find an impressive collection of museums, galleries and performance venues. Award-winning architecture adds to the precinct's beautiful setting on the river near picturesque parklands. You'll find plenty of things to do here for the whole family. Browse the excellent collections at the State Library of Queensland, keep the kids entertained with the Queensland Museum and Science Centre's interactive exhibits, or admire thought-provoking, cutting-edge art at the popular Queensland Art Gallery and Gallery of Modern Art. The Queensland Performing Arts Centre here stages world-class performances of everything from opera and ballet to comedy shows and contemporary music concerts. Right nearby are the South Bank's parklands, where you can relax on the riverfront amid the lush lawns and gardens, or take a ride on the Wheel of Brisbane. And finally, at number 1, cuddle a koala at Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. At Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, you can tick this lifelong dream off your bucket list. You can also get up close with more than 70 species of other lovable Aussie animals. Hand-feed kangaroos, cackle with kookaburras, and watch as flocks of kaleidoscopic rainbow lorikeets descend during a feeding. Wallabies, wombats, dingoes, snakes, and even crocodiles also live in this compact sanctuary nestled on the Brisbane River.
Living that life.
Talks and interactive demonstrations keep animal lovers engaged. Daily encounters and experiences include bird of prey flight demonstrations.
Look at them feet. Damn, look at them claws.
Platypus feeding, sheepdog and shearing shows, Tasmanian devil keeper talks, and barn animal encounters. Not surprisingly, visiting this famous Brisbane attraction is one of the top things to do in Brisbane with the family. In addition to the ultimate cuddling a koala photograph, you can also take home a souvenir snap of you with a dingo or even a snake. Oh, insider's tip though, a popular way to travel here is on the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary admission with Brisbane River Cruise. The cruise departs from Brisbane's Cultural Centre pontoon.
She's like, come on, take it.
And there you have the top 10 things to see and do in Brisbane. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this.
So, like I said before, I think these are most of your traditional sightseeing things. I want more, and I like seeing this stuff. I don't want you to think that I'm like, no, I don't want this at all. Obviously, there's a few of the things that I really would like to do to the sightseeing stuff, but I really would prefer to get like the off-beaten path type stuff, getting some more of the indigenous type meals and foods, the different types of herbs from that are specifically from Australia, those kind of things. Getting to meet people that you typically wouldn't meet in the major cities and stuff like that, but at the same time stay somewhat close to the major cities, because there are obviously things you want to do in the city. You want to go to the beaches and stuff like that for sure. But guys, if you got some suggestions, link will be down in the description for the Discord. That's the best way to get me suggestions. If you want to help me get to Australia, link to the GoFundMe will be down in the description as well. But until next time, peace.